you're a self-published children's book author, I already know that you're going through this time in your life where you are marketing the crap out of your book and or books, and you just think like, is there another thing that I can do to market my books, but it needs to be effortless? Is there something that I haven't tried yet and that is easy to implement? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you a few tips and tricks that are really easy to add into your marketing schedule/strategy. These aren't really like high effort tactics. They're just things that I came up with over the past years. And honestly, I think they're a no-brainer for you to implement to further market and sell your books. And if we haven't met before, hi, my name is Harley and I'm an award-winning self-published children's book author and illustrator. From publishing my 3 books, I have grown my author business into my full-time job. And if that's something that you want to do and you want to figure out ways to make your marketing, publishing, and author career as sustainable and as effective as possible, be sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss a new video, because that is all I talk about on this YouTube channel. And if you ever need like a one-on-one strategy session with somebody who has been through it and is still going through it, and you just have a couple questions that you want answered, or you want a full roadmap of what you want to do to successfully market and publish your books, book a one-on-one coaching call with me. I have mini coaching calls and longer coaching calls so it can better suit your needs. So go in the description and book a one-on-one strategy call. So let's dive into these pretty unique and almost effortless marketing tactics that you can add into your routine. So this first one I am very fond of because it's really not that difficult, especially if you already have promotional or marketing materials. You really only need to add like an image to your business cards or like printed out bookmarks or coloring sheets, you name it. All you need to do is add a QR code that links directly to your children's books. And I know this might sound pretty simple, but how you use your QR codes is going to make it easier for you. I have a couple examples to show you and how I use my QR codes in a little bit different way. So this right here is my business card. So it looks really cute, really fresh, really simple. Like you just get the gist, like this is my business, this is my logo, this is my character. But on the back, I added a QR code that you can scan to get free printables for kids. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that if you offer free printables, like free coloring sheets, free activity sheets, those sheets can only be delivered via email because they are printables, so they're PDFs. So when they scan this QR code, they're going to get put on my email list. So that way I can further market my books to them. And I've already set up automated email sequences to market my books based on what printables they download. So they just have to scan this, download some printables, and I can market my books to them passively. Like I literally don't need to do anything else. And same goes for my bookmarks. So my bookmarks are a little different, and this is a newer thing that I'm adding to my promotional materials, and I really like it because I have 2 QR codes on this bookmark. So on the front, I say collect them all, and these are my 3 books. And this QR code goes directly to my children's book Amazon page where I list all 3 of them. So I don't need 3 separate QR codes for each book. And then on the back side, I have that same QR code that goes to my free printable activities. So I have at the top, download and print all of our free activities for kids, and then they can scan this QR code. And then I also have the actual website written out at the bottom of the QR code. So if they don't want to scan it, they can just type that in. But this will take them directly to my free downloads that if they download them, they go on my email list. So honestly, it's like a win-win on either side. Either side, it takes you to my children's books one way or another. And that is something super simple that you can add to your marketing regime. You can also add QR codes to the corner of your printable activity sheets when you do like book signings or festivals or like local events or farmers markets. That's what I do. I put like this one little QR code, which is the same QR code as this one, to take them to my website for more free printables. I just put in the corner, scan here to download more free printables from my website. And then I get people on my email list from those in-person events, even if they didn't buy a book from me. Sliding in here really quick to share with you a really beneficial mini course that I just launched. It is called the Free Traffic Formula Workshop. This workshop is ideal for children's book authors that are looking for a way to grow their book sales online, grow their traffic on their website, grow their email list, and in turn grow their audience at the same time in almost a passive system. And all without the use of ads, not a single penny. Now, this is my signature system. I have perfected this over the past 3 years, and this is what I do every single day while I'm sleeping, while I'm eating, while I'm doing anything. This is working for me in the background, and this is what my website traffic looks like because of this system. When I first published my book, I thought that posting on Instagram and just having my book available on Amazon would be enough to make daily passive sales, or even just getting eyeballs on my book for brand awareness. And boy, was I wrong. I created this system to help me and now children's book authors like you solve this problem that we are having every single day. And because you are part of my lovely YouTube family, I am offering this at 20% off. And this is a mini course. This is really, really cheap to begin with. So now I'm offering 20% off to my YouTube family with the code YouTube20 in the checkout link down below. Get your hands on that. It's only an hour long, so you can crank that out really quickly and start implementing the strategies as soon as today. Thank you so much for your time, and now back to the video. Okay, and this second tip that you can do and easily add into your marketing regime is adding links to your books everywhere. Now, I know that you're probably thinking that you already do that, but do you? Do an audit of your social media platforms. Look at your Instagram. Where does that link go? Or look at your link tree. Is it clearly stated in your link tree that this goes to your books on Amazon? This is what my link tree looks like, and I clearly state my books on Amazon, and then it takes you to a page where my children's books are. And do you list the link on your personal Facebook? Now, I know that not everybody wants to put themselves out there like that, especially if they don't want to get judged by friends or family. I get that. I was that person for a very long time, but now I don't care because everybody's going to do what they want to do anyways, and they're going to probably judge you for like 2 seconds and then they're going to forget about you. So who cares? There are going to be people on your personal Facebook that want to support you and care about you. And if they hear that you published a children's book, or they just read in your bio on your Facebook that you're a children's book author, they're going to be like, oh my God, that's so cool. We need to go check out their book. We need to go buy their book. I've had this happen to me so much. So link your children's book in your personal Facebook profile. Like, you can add to your Facebook bio, children's book author and illustrator, or my debut picture book is linked down below. Something simple like that. Like, you don't need to constantly post about it if you don't want to. I think you should. Not constantly, but like enough that you remind people that you're a children's book author, you know. But put that in your personal profile. Utilize the social media real estate we are given. Or if you have a LinkedIn, you could probably put that link in your LinkedIn if it relates to your profession, or if it can help other professionals, like teachers, for example. So make sure to add your links to every social media site possible. And it's easier to do this if you have a link tree. I will put a link in my description to build your own link tree, so that way you can have multiple links all at once and you can easily label them. This is not sponsored by Linktree. I just use Linktree a lot and it's free, so you might as well use it. This third and last tip, this one is super fun because you're giving back at the same time as marketing, and that is tucking your freebies with your QR codes into books that you donate at Little Free Libraries. If you don't know what a Little Free Library is, it's like those little cutesy little, like almost birdhouse looking free libraries that store old books that people don't want anymore. And the whole premise is you take one book and you leave one book. So that way, if you're looking for a new read or your kids are done with their book, you can put it in the Little Free Library and then they pick out a new book. I have so many in my neighborhood that I like to put some copies of like my new books or like my old books. And then I like to put in one of my bookmarks into the book. So for example, I would probably donate this one because the pages are curling a bit. So if you have like an unsellable copy, or quote unquote unsellable copy, you can donate this into a Little Free Library, stick your little bookmark, which has your QR codes on it, in the book. And you can even write like a nice handwritten note inside the book, like a little loose leaf inside of the book. Say you're the author, say you're the illustrator, say that you really hope that they enjoy this book, and that on the QR code, they can download some free coloring pages to go with the book. And I love doing that. I also know a lot of people that have little free libraries. Like I know the people who own the little free libraries, and they say they love the fact that I donate my books to them so frequently. And I also put in my free coloring pages that have my QR codes in the corner. So that way I'm just like making the most out of the real estate that I am given, basically, with those little free libraries. And the little free library tactic is cool because like it's really effortless. It's very like cheap when you think about it, and you're giving back to the community around you. And that's a big deal for me. So I like doing that. And I think you should give it a shot too, especially do little free libraries by the park. Those little free libraries are bustling. If you have the funds to be able to donate books regularly to your little free library, I highly recommend it. So these ideas are really easy. They're really creative. It gets you thinking outside of the box a little bit. I know when we're not trying to pay for ads, we have to be really creative and we have to be kind of strategic on what we want to do marketing wise. And we also need to think about how we can provide value to people. And that is how we do better than having ads, because ads don't provide value. They're just like spam callers. They're just like incessant pop-ups that you don't care about. So instead, by providing free value to our target readers, you're going to do so much better with your children's book marketing. If you watch through this video and you watch through any of my other videos and you find them really useful, I'm sure you're gonna find this next thing super useful, especially since it is free for you and it is honestly so valuable for you. I'm inviting you to join my free Skool community. It's gonna be the first link in the description. A Skool community is basically like a Facebook group, but better. It's basically like a Facebook group where all of us children's book authors or soon to be children's book authors coming together and talking to each other, connecting with each other, sharing strategy, insight, and I also provide free exclusive trainings every single month to this free Skool community, and I only share them on this free Skool community. So I would love to see you there. Go to that first link in the description to join. And if you want some more marketing tips, like specifically 35 more children's book marketing tips, go ahead and watch this next video.